Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to our Sword the Factor, and today we can have a look at the newest banner, the Celestial Steed in the Night Sky Order, which you can see it's a step up banner with 5 steps. Step 1 prefers up, step 2 and 4 regular price with 2,500 Arcana Gems, and step 3 are guaranteed random 4-star, not new 4-star but a random 4-star, and step 5 you have now guaranteed a new 4-star skill record. And the 4 new skill we can have a look at is Sinon, Lisbeth, Asuna and Alice, and you can see that Sinon, Alice, both of them are chain skill. Asuna new full burst and Lisbeth use a normal skill. And also we have the 6% drop rate for 4-star, which is a scam. It is a scam, especially when you reach step 3, because 6% is a scam on step 3. Either way, the duration for this banner is till the 31st of July, so you have roughly 30 days to decide if you want to pull on this banner, or if you're trying to collect Arcana Gems, then you have 30 days on you to save your Arcana Gems, and then you can decide if you want to pull on this banner or not. And let's have a look on the first skill, which is gonna be Pegasus, Guidance, Asuna. Rapier skill, Wind, Blood Rock, and skill animation for SP, Frozen Wind, 50-second cooltime, for the 8 switch gate, for the 5 breakage. Not the best, pretty low. It does 2020% damage to hitting a target, wind element buff, wind element damage 9% for 50 seconds, not bad. Weakness attack 3, crit damage 10% for 50 seconds, not bad either. And if you want to activate the burst, you need to do wind, wind, frost, wind. But if you limit break the skill to max to +10, you will be removing this sequence here and only need to do wind, wind, frost, which is much better. Though we don't have that many free wind skills, so gonna be hard. So I hope that you have many wind skills to able to activate the Asuna here. 50-second cooltime for 8 switch gate and 70 breakage, a little bit better on breakage. It does 5,600% damage to hitting a target. Bonus attack plus 2,000 against enemy with slash element, basically enemy with the frost. Another bonus, while the debuff to raise your own damage taken is effective, attack power will be increased by 150. That is really good. If you have peak descent, then you're gonna activate this bonus here, pretty good. And last one, crit rate plus 1000. Alright, this is a really good full burst, and I believe this is the second full burst. If we look into the old one, let's see now. Type, rapier, full burst, wind. Yeah, this one. This is the first full burst on rapier, that is frost and wind. And if you look onto the burst, yeah, pretty weak. Compared to this one, this is higher multiplier, better bonus, stronger bonus. This one is pretty much outdated now. I mean, you can still use it, but if you have the new one, it's much better. So really good full burst for rapier. So if you're a rapier main, these are definitely a skill that you really want. Next one, aim set on target Sinon, bow skill, wind pressure skill animation, 26 SP, frozen wind, 40-second cooltime, 1-6 switch gate. That is actually really good for bow, because bow doesn't have that high switch gate unless you have access skill. Break gate 53, so not bad. It does 2,190% damage, single target, wind pile buff, wind element damage, 1% per stack, 3 stack for 20 seconds. And if you switch, you gain 9 stack instead of 3. If you activate the chain state, you will gain wind damage 3% when using wind skill and 1000 attack while the buff to raise wind damage is in effect. So these are really nice support skill, and if you know how chain skill works, then you will know that chain skill is definitely a skill that you really want, especially on your DPS set. So if you're building a wind bow set, then you definitely really want this in here to support your DPS set. Next one, a Skyborne Golden Knight Alice, sword skill, aquabite skill animation, 46 SP, slash of water, 40-second cooltime, 72 breakage and 30 breakage. Not the best, but switch gate looks pretty good. 2,450% damage, 3 hitting a target, aqua pile buff, water element damage, 1% per stack, 3 stack for 20 seconds, and if you use switch, you gain 9 stack instead of 3. And if you activate chain state, you will gain 3% water element damage when using water skill and 1000 attack while the buff to raise water damage is in effect. So once again, chain skill, really good, especially if you're building a water sword set, then this skill can be really helpful to have in your set. So a really nice support skill. And last one, we have Tame the Divine Beast Lisbeth. It's a pass skill with combination, veteran sword technique, and icy blade. Combination 4 skill power is added 1% when using switch, which is a really good effect, especially if you're building around chain skill. So if you activate the chain, and you have a skill that is limit broken, this effect here on the passive is gonna help you, because every time you use the skill that is limit broken during a chain state, it is count as switch, and this is gonna be added as well, so it's really good. Veteran Sword Technique 4, attack power increase with own level times 0.17%, max 34, which is also really good. It gives you more attack, especially if you're level 200, then you are maximizing this, you will get max attack percent, 34%. So as long as you reach level 200, then you're gonna get 34% attack, and that is a lot. Really good passive that scales with your level. And Icy Blade 4 deals 20% water element damage to enemy. So this is a really good passive, especially if you're building a water set. Otherwise, this is a passive is flexible. You can use it in any build. Even though you're building fire, wind, you still can use this one because it has combination 4, which is really good with chain scale. With Veteran Sword Technique, you're getting more attack. You can just ignore this one. This is used for those that are building water build. They will get the extra 20%. Otherwise, you can use this Lisbeth in any build. So yeah, all the 4 skill, I would say, looks really good now. Really good. A Skyborne Golden Knight Allies is a sword skill with higher damage multiplier, increase after limit breaking 3%. Well, in my opinion, when it comes to chain skill, and they do get this one, it's not really worth it. Support skill do not really need limit breaking. You only use them for chain state, that's it, and the buff. So if you want to do damage with support skill, go ahead, you can limit break. Otherwise, I do not recommend it. You should save your nighters to limit break some skill that is more worth it. And if you look on the rate, step 1, you have 0.325% chance to get the future red. Step 3, on the guaranteed one, you have 5.416% chance to get the future red. And step 5, you're gonna have 1% chance to get new skill and 25% chance to get the one you really want. So not bad on step 5. So now the question is this banner worth to summon on? Well, it really depends what you have and what you need on your account. I would say these skills here are really good, especially if you're building around rapier, bow, and maybe sword as well. Lisbeth is gonna work in any build. So if you need a veteran technique sword and some sword and other skills, then this banner is definitely worth it. New players, I would say it's gonna be really hard to play around this skill because the weapon, rapier, bows, they are not that really easy to build around. They require more skill, except for sword. Sword doesn't do that. So if you're a new player, I will recommend pulling this one. I will say this is much better. Rerolling for allies, then you're good. And you also have other skill that can support it. Pulling this one, I would say, is much better. For this one, and not really worth it. So if you're a new player, I will suggest you to pull for allies. But then again, if you don't really like sword, just do whatever you want. I mean, the ban is not bad. All the 4 skill is pretty good, but keep in mind, you will have hard time to use it unless you have the skill or the skill to support it, then it's fine. If you have many wind skill, then it should be easy to activate the full burst. Otherwise, it's gonna be really hard. Rerollers, use reroll for allies, that's it. So this banner is perfect for those that is building around wind set and also can play around the allies, then it's perfect. Lisbeth, flexible in any build. For me, will I pull this banner? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I mean, I definitely really want the Asuna and Lisbeth. Lisbeth gonna be really good in different builds. For example, if you have Power Rise 3 Yuki, the Goddess Yuki, that one. This one could be really nice to have then. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe I'll pull. Anyway, that is for me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Take care now, and bye-bye.